the first meeting in the first week with the first Toastmaster of the meeting from best country, best friend, best friend, our country, neighbor country. And I can see some of old member that come back for the first time in the first day of our meeting. So welcome everyone. I would love to share some, I'll introduce about the Toastmaster. What is the Toastmaster? Okay, one sec, let me share the screen for a while. Share screen. Okay, here you go. Is it visible there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, welcome to Essential Toastmaster Club. So I believe everyone knows here, as we are here a member already, that Toastmaster is a non-profit organization since 1924. And this is the good platform for everyone to learn about public speaking and communication. And this is a very beneficial organization that can help everyone from the start that know nothing about how to communicate in front of the public in form of English language. And every country have a lot of clubs. So I believe each club has their own value, priority, culture, and approach, but the general of the goal for Toastmaster is for exercising communication and public speaking, demonstrating leadership within the organization, and also enhance the English language skill. There are 11 pathway or module that we can learn. And in Essential, we always make our member, our visiting Toastmaster or the guest to feel the warm, intimate, fun, and also be impactful for ourselves and for each other. And the three main point in every Toastmaster meeting is first prepared speakers, that prepared speaking, that is only member can do this, member can deliver their personalized project. And the second session is the table topic, aka impromptu session, which everyone, especially guests, could join and deliver 1 to 2 minutes impromptu speech. And the last one is general evaluation, where we learn from each other the grammar, filler words, speech structure, and etc. So that's all from me as the president of the club. And let me introduce the handsome Toastmaster of the meeting today. So Toastmaster Kayu, let me give the screen to you, the whole screen.
Thank you very much, Madam President, Toastmaster Karina. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am your Toastmasters of the meeting. And Toastmasters of the meeting, someone who are in charge on going to make the meetings happen smoothly and according to the agenda that we are given before. Now, I believe a lot of us here today are fellow Toastmaster, and correct me if I'm wrong, I can see our new guest here, participant, maybe Toastmaster, Luciama Ayu Lestari, and welcome to the club, right? So in the first part of Toastmasters meeting, I need to introduce the theme. Every single one of us here today celebrate New Year in their own way. And I would love to listen to all of your stories, to all of your thoughts. Maybe what is your dream in this year? It might be happen, or that you are planning to be, 5 years in the future to be happen. Welcome 2023. Now, a lot of us always listen to the questions, to the table topics per se, about what is your New Year resolution. Now, I would not bring us back there yet. I would like to know from every single one of you guys, if I have, if I may have time for that. I got a questions to all of you, and I hope to share, you can share with all of us. Now the questions will be, or the thoughts that will be, what was the biggest thing you learned in this past year? Now I have listened to Toastmasters Karina speak. I will reserve her for a little bit last. May I have Toastmaster Farah to share with us 30 seconds. What was biggest thing you learned this past year?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Qayyum. What was biggest thing that I learned this past year is maybe I should be more patient, because many things that not the result is not what we want, but we should be patient in the process. So after that we can get what we want, but that I should be patient more than before. That was the big things that I learned, and now I think I'm more patient in passing the problem or anything in my life. Thank you. Back to our Tom.
Wow, fantastic. Now, one thing about that is about patience is one part of the power, the rule, the law, the 28, the 24 law of power, the rule of power. One of it is to be patient. I mean, like, you are there, you are in the right track to be a Toastmaster. 1% out of 100% to become patient, you are there to become a patient person. Good luck with that, and I hope it will be reality soon. May I have another one? Can I have our timer, Angela, to share with me what is the biggest thing that you have learned past year? Toastmaster Angela, are you there? Or maybe if we can have Toastmaster Hatea. Toastmaster Hatea, would you like to share with all of us what have you learned, the biggest thing you learned in the past year?
Can I just join? What did you say, Qayyum?
We, not only me, would like to know what was the biggest thing you learned this past year. Maybe becoming a singer, an artist.
What I learned this year is about, because I was so busy this year, a lot of projects that I handle from my clients. What I have learned is about managing time better than this year, and how I lead my teams, of course, better than this year as well.
Wow. Thank you very much. Work-life balance. Does such thing exist? Work-life balance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if it is happening to Toastmaster Hatea, I believe we can try. We might not be able to do it, but we can try. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how last year teach us. Be patient, being balanced in our daily life. All in all, it is come to us on how we want to create the new year that we want. Now, in Toastmaster meeting, I am not the only one who talking around. We will move to the next session. Before that, let me invite Madam General Evaluator to introduce her team to all of us. Madam General Evaluator, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. Okay, so hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So my name is Rachel. I will be the general evaluator for today. So the role of the general evaluator is leading the evaluation session after the speech sessions. At the end, I also will give general evaluation about this meeting. But before that, right now I'm going to introduce you to some role of the meetings this night. Without further ado, I will call the timer. It's Toastmaster Angela. Maybe you can give a little bit review about what you are going to do as a timer, Toastmaster Angela.
Sure. Sorry, I cannot turn on my camera. But anyway, Happy New Year, guys. I am Toastmaster Angela, and I'm about to, I'm not going to share the slide. I'm just going to say that the timer would be for prepared speaker. And actually, I have not prepared for it. But can we just skip it first? I need to find the folders about the timer. Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you. I'll be back after everybody say tell the role.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Angela. So next we are going to have our ballot counter. It's going to be Toastmaster Akila. Are you here, Toastmaster Akila?
Yeah, hi. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, sorry that I couldn't open my camera currently, but hi, Happy New Year, guys. I hope this year treats you better than last year. Today my role is a ballot, which I will collect all of your vote and to your favorite speakers of that. But please do, but in every session, in the end of every session, please do keep your name in your heart. Then on the very last session, I will share out the form instead of voting it for 2 times. Thank you.
Thank you, our ballot counter. So friends, don't forget later after you listen to the speech from each speaker, maybe you can just make sure that you remember which speaker that you would like to choose at the end of the meeting. Okay, so we are going to continue to the next role. I'm going to call our and W counter for today, and it's going to be Toastmaster Farah from LKCT Toastmaster Club.
Thank you, our GE Toastmaster Rachel. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year before all. And tonight I will be your and word of the day counter. As or word of the day counter, I will count for filler words such as well, so, like, and etc. And then I also will count your word of the day. And don't forget to use our word of the day today is impromptu. So I will give my result in the last of the meeting. Back to our Madam GE, Toastmaster Rachel.
Thank you, Toastmaster Farah. And the last one, our role taker for tonight, it's going to be the grammarian. And who will be the grammarian? It's going to be me. Okay. So I will be the grammarian for this night. And later I will help to evaluate the grammar from each speaker that are going to speak tonight. All right, so now before we move on to the next session, if Toastmaster Angela.
Yes, I'm ready. Sorry for the delay.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Angela. All right, so we can just proceed to the next session, and I will give it back to Mr. Tom.
Thank you very much, Madam Grammarian. Oh no, Madam General Evaluator. God, if you are able to help me out to share the word of the day in the chat box so that I can have everyone to know the word of the day for today. It will be very helpful. Now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, a prepared speech session is where our member, a Toastmasters member specifically, try their best to practice their prepared speeches. Meaning to say they will do anything. They will do impromptu, or maybe they have prepared something new for all of us here today. And they will practice their speeches and we will listen to their evaluation directly. And this prepared speech session is objectively to have our member to be more well prepared in doing things in the future. At the same time, we'll know the things that we might have seen what they can't, and we will give their feedbacks a little bit around there. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes to New Year, comes to new resolution, comes to new idea. What would be my New Year resolution this time around? For this year, I would like to share more to all of the members of Toastmasters, at the same time to non-Toastmasters, regarding about how well is public speaking impact to all of us. That's my New Year resolution, to share more about it. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 speakers for today. All of them are 5 to 7 minute speeches. And we have Toastmaster Raffle, Toastmaster Niar, and Toastmaster Luci. I would like to invite the first evaluator, Toastmaster Reza, to spill out the objective for our first speaker. Toastmaster Reza, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kayum. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Fantastic. Okay, fellow Toastmasters, tonight I have the privilege to evaluate and introduce the project that Toastmaster Revo is going to cover tonight in Essential. Toastmaster Revo is our dear friend from other club. I believe it's from Metropolitan Club at America. So it's quite far actually from at America to Zoom. No, just kidding. That was a bit. Okay, so Toastmaster Ref was going to undergo a project, strategic relationship level 1, project 2, and it's going to cover write a speech with purpose. So the project purpose is to basically enable the new member, to familiarize new member to write a speech in the most effective structure. So we're going to learn so much from Toastmaster Revo. So the speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Revo. Tech kills. Tech kills Toastmaster Revo. The screen is yours.
Okay, I will stand for, this is my first time standing in the Zoom meeting. I have never done this before. Let's try this, if it's like effective and good for me. Okay. Okay, I'll start now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Revo, and today I'm going to talk about the impact of technology on our health, with a little bit of impromptu, of course. So a few days ago, I thought to myself, what should I bring to this meeting? What is very important that we should all know, or maybe consider it, that we have to put it into serious. So today I will bring to you the impact of technology. That's why the title is Tech Kills, because technology is killing us. As you all know, technology divides people into individuals. For example, you and your friend hanging out in a coffee shop, and then if you see around you, half of the teenagers there are not talking to each other. They're not talking to each other. Are they crazy? It's a place to hang out. Why don't they talk to each other? Because they only focus on their phones. Maybe in this era, we are motivated to be on our smartphones than talk to with our friends. Well, this doesn't mean that we don't talk to them outside of the coffee shop, but this practice actually makes a bad impact on our health and daily life. Talking about technology, nowadays technology is very dangerous. Do you think? Because it now has developed into something scarier than years ago. For example, now we have tracking technology. If we put it into our dock, we can find our lost dog. If we put it on our son and daughters, we can find them easily anywhere on earth. But I consider to you all do not use it on your ex-girlfriend because your ex-girlfriend will use it back on you. That's why you will never ever get out of your toxic relationship. Just kidding. Well, that is just an example of a bad technology invention that can be used wrongly. But I think sometimes technology is very helpful too, like sports, education, or for our whole day life. Because some products have produced robots and AIs or artificial intelligence that can control our life better with the help of digital things, of course, that I don't really understand. So I'm talking today not because I want to complain to you the impact of technology to our life, but I just want to. So the purpose of my speech is to remind you all that not to be controlled by technology. I mean, don't let it destroy your life and your health, your connection with your friend. I mean, we are people. Okay, so people cannot live without other people. So it means we are social beings. And I certainly hope that technology do not destroy that relationship, but improve and keep that relationship stronger than ever before. Maybe you can use technology as a starting from simple things, right? Like reminder in calendar. I mean, it's not like technology stuff, but it's just basic stuff. I mean, Nokia, I think, had it too. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's very helpful, right? You can use it as a planner to go with your friends, and other couple things that you may think it's very useful for your friends and your life and your family. Yeah, and yeah, nowadays people are just attracted to new era of technology that make their life easier and easier than people from the past. But I think it's just it will become a bad habit if you don't, prevent that from happening. So that's it for my speech today. Not very long, but I think you see my point here that technology cannot divide us. Technology cannot make us as uh, the worst person ever, but it can help us on our daily life and maybe can improve other people's life too. So yeah, that's all for me. Thank you.
Fantastic, Toastmaster Raffle with the speech tag kills. No, who knows that actually it is a vice versa speech that being given. Good one. I hope it will stay in that land whereby technology helps rather than technology kills.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I would love to have 30 seconds of appreciation to Toastmaster Raffle for his speech. If you guys want to say congratulations, a nice speech in the chat box down below. All right, 30 seconds, guys. While I am checking up for our next speakers to get ready. All right, 30 seconds is up. So the next speaker, Toastmaster Nia, is going to deliver a 5 to 7 minute speech at the same time as well. And I would like to invite her evaluator, Toastmaster Radhika from Jakarta Motivated Toastmasters Club, to spill out the objective for her speech today. Toastmaster Radhika.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Kayum. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So today, our dear Toastmaster Nyar will deliver her speech under the title of How to Prepare Challenges in 2020 30. And the purpose of the project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a divine purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. And also, the member will present a well-organized and well-delivered speech, and the speech may be a humorous, informational, or any style the member chooses. The speech and style should work well together. So that's basically general information about the speech that she is to deliver. And to be honest, I cannot wait any longer to hear more about her speech today, as I believe it will let us know about many ways for us to tackle challenges that will probably we will probably face in this year. So, well, without further ado, I will let Toastmaster Nia to perform her speech tonight, and please give your best performance.
Thank you, Toastmaster Radhika and Toastmaster Kayum. Hello, everyone. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are.
Hello, everyone. How's your day? When I was planning my speech this morning, I thought about what kind of message that I want to share with you. As I recall, I don't have motivational story that I can share with. And the truth is, I feel demotivated. I feel demotivated in almost every part of my life. But today is the 5th day in this year, and I already had some impromptu question from my boss, which I didn't anticipate earlier. Because of that, I didn't satisfy with myself. I felt like it was a failure in the job, and I created a terrible mistake. Looks like it is not a great way to start this year, right? Then I reviewed the situation and realized that all feelings only appear from my end because I want to start my 2023 in a perfect way. So when there is a little imperfection happens, I let that thing disturb me. I thought deeply about this condition because it appears in quite often for me. The situation pretty much like this. I set a game plan, but then experienced some obstacles in my plan. After that, I became demotivated and procrastinated again. At the end, I didn't achieve one of the many desires that I listed at the beginning of the year. This condition happens because I always feel that I'm not good enough. So there is so much advice to overcome a situation like this. And let me share one of my discoveries from Dr. Amin. He is one of psychiatrists from the US. Dr. Amin said that you can do your own review by looking at the first one is what went well this year, and the second one is look what didn't go well. However, please don't compare yourself and your progress to others. In fact, if your biggest achievement was just staying alive or healthy, then that's the biggest win of all. He also mentioned that a lot of people feel I'm not good enough. This belief can drag you down and ruin your life by breeding anxiety, depression, and maybe for some people, suicidal thoughts and behaviors. If you relate with this kind of situation, There are 7 reasons that fuel thoughts of not being good enough and way to change your thinking. Moreover, I will describe to you 4 out of 7 reasons, which given from Dr. Amin, so we can feel better about ourselves. Firstly, it is self-criticism. If you frequently thinking that you are not good enough, that you are a failure, or that you don't deserve love, maybe, for example, these thoughts are all ends or automatic negative thoughts that infest your mind and steal your happiness. And to hack these thoughts, you can challenge the ends by asking yourself if the thought is true. Don't believe every self-critical or negative thought you have, and then try to find evidence that the opposite of the thought is more true. The second is comparing yourself to others. This day, it is almost impossible not to compare yourself to others on social media, right? But trying to live up the image you see online, it is actually a recipe for feeling like a failure. The advice is stop trying to judge yourself based on the success of others. Instead, strive to be the best version of yourself. The third is you're only focusing on the negative side. For example, if you won a game such as a tennis by a score of 11-3, you will only focus on 3 points that you lost and think what you did wrong. This habit will actually train your brain to look more negativity and create low self-esteem. To improve this behavior, you can write down 1 or 2 or some good things in your life that look at, and then after you write down all of the good things in your life, then you look at it anytime you are feeling down about yourself. The last one is your perfectionism. When you believe that the only way others will love you or value you, it is about because you are perfect, you are setting yourself up for bad habits. This kind of toxic perfectionism is extremely harmful to you. And to overcome this behavior, when you make a mistake, try to treat yourself the same way you will treat a friend or family member, and learn to forgive yourself. To conclude, no one is immune to this thought, I'm not good enough. Whether man or woman, single or married, young or old, rich or poor, this can happen to everyone under any circumstances. By overcome this behavior, it also can prevent you from your unhealthy habits such as overeating, smoking, or using drugs, maybe, and extra. I hope this information will benefit you to prepare all challenges we may face in 2023. Finally, Happy New Year to you all, my fellow friends in this cup. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. Never have I ever thought that this is the first speech that I would listen to in my 5th day of New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. A very positive thoughts. And I can smell from far away the next Rafael Nadal Indonesian versions. Toastmaster Nia, with your tennis, good luck with that. I hope to listen more the tennis journey from you to all of us. Let us have 30 seconds moment of appreciation to Toastmaster Nia. All right, that's 30 seconds. We often listen from our friends, from native speakers who use English every single time. They always say, New Year, new me. Have you ever thought, where does this phrase come from, actually? It comes from the United Kingdom, where all the youngsters back then in 1990s, they wish they're trying to make themselves confident and be powerful at that time to deliver their New Year resolutions to all of the audience. perhaps their friends or family. So before they start speaking, they always use "New Year, New Me." And yeah, it's common to use over there. And yes, if you want to use it, you may use it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, for our next speaker, it's very difficult to pronounce the name actually. Correct me if I'm wrong. Toastmaster Luciama. I would like to invite her evaluator, Toastmaster Tisa, to spill out her speech objective. Toastmaster Tisa, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. The third speaker is Toastmaster Rusiama. I'm Tisa as evaluator. And the title is Viral Flashback 2022. Pathway Presentation Mastery Level 1 Project 4.1. And the timer is 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose statements. The purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. And Toastmaster Luciama Viral Flashback 2022, Viral Flashback 2022, Toastmaster Luciama. The screen is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Tisa, as I'm opening my speech. And then, firstly, I'd like to say Happy New Year's 2023, everybody. Wish the best for you, yeah, guys. And then, as you know, in 2022, we have a lot of viral news. We have a lot of internet use in our daily life. So today, I like to inform you about flashback, the viral news in 2022. Okay, I wanna share screen, yeah. Can I? TOM Abdul Qayyum.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. I think this is not my prepared speech because I prepared this material 30 or 45 minutes before this session was open. I think this is my first semi-impromptu speech here. Maybe I will cheat a little bit in my slide. Okay. What happened in 2022? Firstly, I'd like to explain about internet user background. In 2022, we have a lot of information that we get from internet, like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and so on. So what about the condition? Firstly, in 2022, based on my search and report data, we have about 204 new people internet user, and more of 70% as the first internet user, like internet penetration. And then how about the popular platform for internet? First, about Instagram. Instagram get 90.15 million user, and then the second one, YouTube, because in COVID era in 2022, many people become content creator, right? And from YouTube, they got this is for Indonesia user, yeah. Only Indonesia user. YouTube got 139 new person, and then the next one, okay, TikTok, because in COVID era again, TikTok become popular and more popular until now. And from TikTok, Indonesia user is about 92 million person. And then Facebook maybe in a millennial or Gen Z or Y, maybe Facebook is rare use, but for older people still use Facebook as a platform to access information. And then from Facebook, Indonesia user is about 28 million person. And then the last one, okay, maybe Twitter reached about 18 million person from Indonesia user. Now, from that internet, like Facebook, user, TikTok, we get a lot of news. We get a lot of viral news. And then because of many people access the internet, the news was getting viral, right? And how about the viral news that we get in 2022? Okay, the first. Okay, I'd like to ask about TM Niar. Do you know this person, TM Niar?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, how about our TOM? Yeah, TOM Abdul, do you know this figure?
Before I go there, I believe your slide was not moving, so I can't see who are you referring to.
Okay, maybe I will stop. Aduh, this is the fun fact, yeah. Okay, I will share again, and then this is accessible for my slide.
No, still showing the first slide.
First slide,
and
this
not
is
even in full screen.
This is, yeah, I think my slide getting freeze if I slideshow.
Right, all right.
Okay, this is, okay. This is.
I did not know who is that.
Okay. Okay, this is, okay. Can you tell the name of the figure?
I believe it is Bongi and JJ.
Okay, everybody knows the viral figure in my picture. This is Bonge and JJ, and then they viral because of Citayam fashion, right? And then when the CFW happened, okay, this happened in April, right? 2022 with viral figure Bonge and JJ. So what's the impact of this event, this CFW in Sudirman? First, I will explain about positive point of view. This is because this event noticed by Tokyo Fashion Association. This is great appreciation, I think. And then many artists like Mbak Imo and other artists participate in this event. And then many people like new content creator can express their creativity there. But in this event, also have bad side like traffic in that area, and then numerous rabbits in CW area also. And then the second one, my slide is moving or not, everybody? This is
still in the slide number 3.
Number 3? Spoiler dong. Okay. Okay, because of red, I like to number the last one. What will happen in our next? So from that lesson learned, I think we have to learn our, let's welcome our 2023 with biggest wishing and being the version of us in good way with our creativity and then positive vibe, so we can get our joyful life in this year. Thank you, everybody.
Wow, wow, wow. Another wow that we get tonight. Viral
Yeah,
news.
yeah. In fact, I have two viral news, but because of the timer always show the red sign, so I just explain one viral news. Thank you, everybody.
No problem. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lucia. My friends, New Year hunters, give your feedback to Toastmaster Luciama for her speech today in the chat box down below, personally or publicly. Let's go. If we are looking to a viral news, yeah, like I say to Toastmaster Tisa in the first place, I am Malaysian by certificate of birth, yet Indonesian by heart. I always closely follow the news regarding about the earthquake, those fashion week in the crosswalk, and as well as the news about Mixu, the currently that happened in Indonesia. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's viral until it come out in Malaysia news at 8 p.m. And I'm there, I'm listening to it and enjoying it very, very well. And I hope it's come to Malaysia one day. Because why I want to try like what makes it that viral, badly, I would say. Not only to forget that as well we have a Korean Halloween festival that we have a lot of people who are not able to make it to the new year at that time because of a very packed situations. People are crowded. People are being in one place very crowded. So we kind of lost at the same time, and as well as viral news that Qatar was the first one and ever to be the place of using a medium football to make Islam known to every single citizen who goes for the football match. And yeah, that's a very, very big things that happen around us. With that, ladies and gentlemen, what viral news you have around you? That's where table topics coming from. And I hope everybody have their best speaker in mind so the ballot counter can do the counting later on at the end of the session. Now, I may not be able to continue the session of table topic because I'm not the person. People always ask, Kayum, you talk a lot. Now shut up. To keep myself quiet, I will pass the session to Toastmaster Rizal. Toastmaster Rizal, take it over.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the meeting. Am I audible? Okay, thank you, everyone. So good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today I will be your table topic master. And before we start the session, let me explain a little bit about table topics. So this is a fun portion of the meeting. Table topic is one of the best way to practice our impromptu communication skills, and to effectively think on their feet by answering unrehearsed questions. So table topics specifically designed to develop 4 essential communication skills like listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. And table topics also allows us, every member who doesn't have a speaking role, to speak at the meeting, and guests also welcome to participate. So today, as table topic master, I will be asking questions related to the meeting theme. And for the timing guideline, you will have 1 until 2 minutes. If you speak for less than 1 full minute or for longer than 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. So 1 minute green light, 1 minute and 30 seconds yellow light, and 2 minutes red light. I also encourage you to try and use the word of the day, impromptu, into your speech. So let's get started. Okay, who wants to be the first, or otherwise I will just pick one of you. Let me ask our guest first. VTM Azhar, are you there? Hello, visiting Toastmaster Azhar, are you there? Okay, he's not there. So maybe Toastmaster Octorilla, are you there?
Hi, I'm on the way. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me clearly.
Okay, but do you want to try, or you may want to skip the table topics?
What's the topic?
Okay, let me give you the questions. So, because our theme is Welcome 2023, I would like to ask you questions. What do you want to discover about yourself in 2023? What do you want to discover about yourself in 2023? Terus Mr. Rile?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Double topic master result. I hope everyone can hear me clearly. Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
All right. Yes, yes. Can. I can try.
Terus Mr. Octorile, I think you are muted.
Yes. Oh, so it's time to start already. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no
Yeah. Okay.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the topic is what I want to discover about myself in 2023. Right. So actually, I do have noted few things that I want to improve in myself 2023. One of the things that I really like to focus more is the way I want to control my emotion. So I'm not sure if it can relate with everyone, but I'm the type of person who actually kind of emotionally unstable. If I am a box, so it won't say like, be careful, it's fragile, but it will say, be careful, it's explosive. So I'm that explosive to the point where I can easily be excited about everything, but at the same time, I can also be touched by simple things. And I also can get very emotional when it comes to there is a situation, when there is a problem, or things that are not as I expected it to be. So sometimes it really gets me, and I can get angry very easily. So what I want to discover myself in 2022, one thing that I really want to focus on is the way I respond to situation. Because when we grow up, we have to deal with a lot of with different types of to actually control how do we react to. I think that the way you cannot control everything, right? You cannot control people, the way people treat you, but the things that I think what we can control is how do we react to certain situations or circumstances. So that's the most important thing that I want to discover and focus on myself in this year. Thank you.
Okay, please give applause to Toastmaster Fiska, everyone. Wow, it was interesting to hear your thoughts, Toastmaster Fiska, and thank you for sharing with us. And for the next speaker, we have Toastmaster Hateya. Toastmaster Hateya, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let me pick up another question for you. Which one? Yeah, okay, so what is your financial goal this year? Do you have any plan, or do you have any strategy or methods for your financial goal? Will you share with us about that, Toastmaster Hateya? Screen is yours.
What a question, Toastmaster Rizal. Okay, may I check to the timer because it's green already? Should be like first, maybe, or maybe you need to reset. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, the question is, what's my financial goals in 2023? Well, this is actually my goal since 2 years ago. What is the goal? The goal is I want to buy a house. but I don't want to have a loan to the bank because I don't like the rates and I don't like to have a loan for over than 10 years. Imagine how old I am in the next 10 years. I will probably on my age like 40 something and I'm still have a debt to the bank. And who knows, maybe tomorrow or maybe next year or next 2 years, I lost my job and how I pay to the bank. So since 2 years ago, I tried to make a plan of my and make a plan and make a budget, saving money and try to find another income, not from my main income. Yeah, so I'm still on progress on that way. So I wish in the next couple years, I can buy the house without having a loan to the bank. That's from me. Thank you.
Wow, interesting. Please give applause to Toastmaster Hati, everyone. Somehow I couldn't agree more with you that I also have the same thoughts like you, that I don't want to, yeah, I want to buy a house, but I don't want to get some loan from the bank. So thank you, Toastmaster Hatia, for sharing your thoughts. And yes, I think next we will have Toastmaster Lucy. Toastmaster Luciama. Hi. So okay, so I have another question for you. Okay. In what ways will you manage your stress and anxiety in 2023? Luciama, in what ways will you manage your stress and anxiety in 2023? So, Mr. Luciama, screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, TM Rizal, for a good opportunity for me. Stress very often come to me, especially in my professional work because of a lot of work and tasks that I have to manage. So I think before the stress come, I should manage ourselves. Firstly, I like to prioritize my tasks first, and then if my boss brought up to me or getting angry to me about of my task, I think I will receive that feedback first and then evaluate it first. What should I do next to repair my mistake? And then I think I should take a deep breath before I explain and give any feedback to the boss. And the one way to manage my stress in my family as my mom, I think I should spend more time to play with my daughter and then my family, my husband, and then my mom. So I think with balancing my work-life balance, the joy will come to me in 2023. Thank you.
Oh, amazing. Thank you, Toastmaster Luciama, for sharing your thoughts. And yeah, work-life balance, I think everyone also want to do that. So let's hope that we can have it in this year. And yeah, for the next, I'd like to ask, oh, there's no, let me ask Toastmaster Azhar, are you there already? Not yet. Okay, maybe Toastmaster Karina. Toastmaster Karina.
Okay.
Okay, Toastmaster Karina. Okay, I have a question for you. Okay, which one? Yeah, a lot of questions here. Okay, this is a little bit personal, but you can ask or not. So what relationships do you hope to develop in 2023? Toastmaster Karina.
Oh, excellent. Thank you for such a super excitement question that my best friend asked me also like yesterday when we hang out together.
You want to answer it or you want to have a different question?
Okay, let me answer it.
Okay, okay. It's gonna be
Okay.
it's yours.
One more, please. Could you please repeat the question?
Okay, what are kind of relationship that you want to develop in this year?
What kind of relationship?
Yeah.
Okay, personal relationship. All right. It's kind of a hard question to answer, well, actually, since my my relationship quite often failure. So actually, in this year 2023, I hope nothing. I meet some guy, I meet some man, and I had expect nothing actually, because I see myself, I'm mirroring myself like, why did I make a lot of mistake? Not mistake. Why did I made such a lot of stuck stuck journey in this relationship? So I want to back to myself to rebuild myself actually uh, to make. I think actually the good statement that I want to give, that I want to rebuild a relationship with myself first. So I impromptu myself. So I will not. I believe I can make some good guy, the right man, there, and then the way to develop is pretty easy actually, because in this age, I need I want to go to the next level, which is marriage. But before go to marriage life, I need to know which man is sweet with me, and I can sit with them as well, not with them, with him. That's all. Thank you. Back to you.
Oh my God! Please give applause to Toastmaster Karina, everyone. She is so brave and like tell us everything about her thoughts. Thank you so much, Mr. Karina. Okay, now we have for the fifth speaker we will have Toastmaster Revo. Toastmaster Revo, are you there?
I'm
Ready?
here.
Okay. So I have another questions. What do you think this year will be like for you?
This is for me.
Yes. What do you think this year will be like for you?
Yeah, so I think not all of you believe in, what do you call it? When so I don't know the name in English, but I think it has something to do with science. So for example, like you're Sagittarius, and then you want to know if Sagittarius is good for this month or this year. So you look up for it on the internet. Yeah, star sign, star sign. Yeah, so I accidentally came across a star sign. Um, I think it was just some just wishes. How to say it? Damn it, I'm so bad at this. uh, it's just like some wish and expectations for Sagittarius, and it was said that Sagittarius will get great things this year, including a relationship, and then jobs, and family. But what I'm looking most forward to is the job thing, because even though I'm single, I want to be successful. So yeah, back to you, Tom. Oh, sorry, TTM. TTM Rizal, sorry.
Okay, as a fellow Sagittarian, I wish you all the best for this year.
My brother, yes.
Okay. So yeah, thank you to Sister Revo, and we'll go forward to the sixth speaker. Let me ask our Tom, Mr. Kayum.
Sure.
So I think I read something that you in the chat box that you want to find a girlfriend this year.
You got
So
me.
okay, what is your strategy and your plan, and what is your criteria, or yeah, you may want to spill a little bit about that and share with us about your criteria and your strategy, because I think this year is a perfect year for you, I believe. Professor Abdul Qayyum, screen is yours.
Every single night when we go to sleep, we used to have things that we call dream. And I believe every single one of us here today dream how our partner would going to be look like. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the question suits me and it got me. The things that I would love to look into the other half is someone who are going to be understanding. Why? I am a person with a lot of task. Sometimes I will quite easily bored when the tasks have been done quite repeatedly or repetitively. And at the same time, I love to learn something new. Throughout the years that I've been living here in the world, 20 plus years, I always try out things new things, fail, try out another things, it's stop at the middle of the road. That's one of the criteria that I'm looking for, someone who can understand the situations that I am in. The second criteria that I would love to have in a woman that I'm looking for is where we are right now, a Toastmasters. Because why? Communication was the key. And we're going to learn the moment, we enjoy the moment of learning at its best in a happiness moment. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, those are the two main pillars when I look into a girl. No matter what race and religious they are, it will be discussed later. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, what's your partner criteria? Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Just want to say to Mr. Qayyum, hopefully the best for both of us. Okay, but thank you for sharing, Mr. Qayyum. Okay, so let's go to the next speaker. Dr. Qayyum already. So we have two last speaker for these table topics. Professor Angela, you want to try? Or
Sorry, I'm the timer.
oh yeah, okay. Oh,
Thank you.
You raise your hand. Okay, maybe another two speakers. Maybe Mr. Akila. Mr. Akila, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do you want to try?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Mr. Akila. So another question. What worries you about the new year? What worries you most about the new year? Mr. Akila, do you have some concern about this year or anything? Will you share with us?
Okay. Oh, what do I have any concern regarding the new year? Yeah. So the new year itself feels quite fascinating because I feel like, oh my God, I cannot believe I lived this long, actually, to be honest. But it both concerns me and also excites me. Therefore, I am both excited to like living in this 2023, but also in the same times, it feels like the same as the other year back then. So I think my plan for this year is just to live my life the fullest. So yeah, I think that's it. That's like the most thing and the biggest thing that I want to achieve this year is to live my life the most, to achieve whatever I want to achieve, and also to search what I've been looking for. Because in this whole 22 years I'm living, I don't think I have that much patience to achieve. So that I want to search for that, I guess. That's all. Thanks.
Wow, live the life to the fullest. Couldn't agree with you more. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Akila.
No worries.
Okay, so now we will go for the last speaker. Any volunteer? Maybe Toastmaster Azhar? Are you there? Okay, it's not. So maybe Let me ask Toastmaster, maybe from the role takers, from Mr. Gabriel. Gabriel, am I right? Toastmaster
Yeah.
You want to try?
Sure.
Okay.
But I'm grammarian. It's okay.
No problem. Okay. One last question for you. So name good one thing you can do for your health in 2023. So name good one thing you can do for your health in 2023. So Mr. Gabriel, screen is yours.
Okay. Okay. Wow. In 2023, I realized there's one thing I want to do for my health. This is eating regularly. It's very simple, it seems, but in 2022, I realized that, wow, I wasn't eating regularly. First, because I'm working from home, so what time I eat, it depends on what time I get up. For example, if I had a meeting on 9 a.m., maybe I will wake up at less than 5 minutes, and then I just open my computer and start the meeting, and then, oh, I'm still not hungry and anything, or I'm still on the meeting, so I will start my breakfast with lunch on 12. And then, the story next. Maybe if I don't have any activities because I'm at home and I only open my computer, I will get hungry at 6 a.m., 3 p.m., this kind of thing. So I don't eat regularly. And I'm very thankful at that time and until now that I didn't have, sorry, I forget in English, the people who says that, oh, their stomach hurt so bad when they eat less. So I'm very thankful for that. But I realized that it needs to change. First, because I'm thankful I don't have it, but in case if I have it, because my struggle in here, I will be very sad, right? I only late for an hour and so on, and it will be hard so bad. It will only disadvantage me. So that's the thing that I want to focus on myself. Thank you.
Wow, interesting. So eating regularly is your plan for this year. Well, thank you for sharing with us, Mr. Gabriel. And yeah, I think this is the end from this session. And before I close this session, let me ask the timer whether all the speakers are qualified and eligible to be voted.
Yeah, sorry. For Toastmaster Friska and Toastmaster Gabriel, they both are ineligible, and for the rest are eligible. Thank you.
So I think the eligibility of the table topic is 2 and 30 seconds, right?
Yes, 2 and 30 seconds.
Yeah, so it's still eligible actually.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Okay, thank you for the report, Toastmaster Angela. And for the ballot counter, please share the link or the poll so we can vote for the best or your favorite table topic speaker. And then with this, I will close this session and we'll return to control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Kayum. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. Now, that's why I say it's not my job to become the one who asks you a very impromptu question. It is the Table Topic Master. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, out of 8 questions, all 8 are very difficult questions to ask. Because why? I have never ever been in a relationship. Someone who have been in a relationship, it is tough to find who is the correct one for us. And then also someone who I thought it less eating, yet it is not eating in schedule. I'm like, oh my god, you don't eat. I'm scared. I mean, like, I have feelings that you should eat more. But then again, it's the different when the time they eat. The only thing, yeah, I believe they will eat McD twice because why? Breakfast and lunch in one time. So they will have brunch. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very engaging session that I have from all of you here today. The double topic master have done a very well job in preparing all the topics to all of us. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, come to the third sessions where we all going to be evaluated. Without further ado, I would like to invite once again our Madam General Evaluator to lead the general evaluation session. Toastmaster Rashelia, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. Okay, so now I'm going to lead our evaluation session. We are going to start from our first speaker. So Toastmaster Reza will be the evaluator for our first speaker. That was Toastmaster Revo, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, so Toastmaster Reza, the time is yours.
Thank you, Madam G. Hello, Toastmasters and guests. I don't know if there are any guests. So the purpose of the speech can be very many. It can be to inspire audience, to make yourself vulnerable and connect to the audience, or even convince and move the audience. Now, writing a speech with purpose has a conscious design that is set by the speaker so that what the speaker writes can be delivered impactfully through verbal words. So, Toastmaster Revo, though I'm going to structure my evaluation or oral speech tonight, is going to be three parts. First, what I love about the performance. Number two, what we think that could be improved through a performance. And lastly, of course, to challenge yourself in the future. So this is, I think, going to take a while. So I am thinking I'll maybe over time, just a heads up for everybody. So number one, what I love from your performance is how you choose a scary topic and yet you choose a relatable, descriptive events that is so close to us, your audience. Because I believe when we hear a title like Tech Kills, it may become something like with an AI that's so scary, maybe like a killer doll or something, or a robot. But no, you choose to focus your lens and focus your speech to a relatable slices of lives, like what technology actually overcomes our emotional connections between humans. And it also makes us your audience to contemplate whether or not we are like the people that you described in your stories, in your speech. So very well done. It's relatable and it's very easy to imagine the scenarios that you're depicting. The second thing is the humor. I love how you put humor in this kind of speech, because this kind of speech can be very scary, can be very dull, can be very boring, and yet you chose to be funny. And I think it's a creative way for you to engage with your audience, to engage with us, for example. Although there was an attempt that maybe needs a little bit of optimization, like for example, you play with a little bit pause, or maybe be more confident and be more chill with the punchline so that we know that the joke sticks very well. Now, despite all this amazing performance, how do we make this performance even better? I have two suggestions. Number one, specifically because the topic or the project that you're doing is writing a speech with purpose. Number one, what I would suggest is to practice on your structure. A simple structure would consist on 3 acts, like opening, body, or closing. You can also actually craft your own kinds of structure with the way how you want to craft your structure. But the thing about structure is that it gives you a dramatic roller coaster on the message that you want to convey. So it's not just about slices of lives, or it's not just about stories that you tell here and there, but it's about tailoring them to something that's also dramatic and also manage to move your audience for whatever purpose that you want to convey in this project. The second thing is optimizing your emotion. Now, I noticed that there are a lot of ways where you're very comfortable, where you're being yourself, where you're speaking as if you're speaking to us individually. But I think it would have been much, much greater if you put so much more emotions. Like, for example, when you're telling the jokes about a girlfriend, be very funny, be confident. If you would like to imitate your girlfriend, act it out. You're a man. Acting out a woman on a speech will be very funny. I did that a lot, and it's usually bringing a little bit of chuckle, for example. And when you would like to be very scary and very, very serious, change your tone so that we understand what kind of emotion that you'd like to convey in that particular order. So I feel that there are so many wide range of emotions that you could optimize. And I think this kind of wide range of emotions can even be consciously put when you're writing the speech. So the third part is how you challenge yourself. I believe that by writing your speech word by word and practice reciting them is a great way for you to write and to perform a speech with more purpose. So to recap, there are the things that I love from your performance is how you choose the relatable topics, how you input humor in your serious speech, some things to improve, your structure, and also your emotional range. And at the end of the day, in the beginning, I told you to the audience, to the people in here in Zoom, the purpose of the speech can be very many. Now, I'd like to ask yourself to contemplate this. What do you think the purpose of Toastmaster Refos? Is it to connect? Is it to convince? Whatever that is, contemplate, because you, as the audience, is the one who's going to perceive the impact. So, all in all, that's my evaluation. I would like to give the control back to the Madam G. Please, screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reza, for the detailed evaluation.
Overtime. I think it's overtime.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so next we are going to go to the second speaker's evaluation. The evaluator for the second speaker will be Toastmaster Redika. Toastmaster Redika will give the evaluation to Toastmaster Nia. So Toastmaster Redika, are you here? Can you say hi or wait?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sorry.
All right. So Toastmaster Redika, the screen is yours.
Yeah, okay. First and foremost, I'm sorry I cannot open my camera right now because it's inconvenient. And now I'll begin my evaluations. First, I would like to say congratulations to Toastmaster Nia for completing her project today. At least I noted 2 outstanding points for her performance earlier. First is her speech is insightful, and 2, she delivered it with the utmost clarity, so I can understand almost everything that she conveyed. She delivered pretty easily. At least the general notions about the topics is ways to change our thinking. And she also mentioned notable figure like Dr. Amin on how to change our mindset that we are not good enough. In which she mentioned 4 points in detail that we shouldn't eventually doubt ourselves, like self-criticism, comparing ourselves to others, focusing on the side, and also perfectionism. I think from those 4 points alone, we can learn a lot that we should be enough with ourselves and rethinking ourselves so we can be confident and move forward with a lot of improvements. And also she delivered in a brief ways to overcome it. And for her improvements, the betterment for her performance next time around, I would love to suggest her to use visual aids and also use personal experience, because as I recorded in my note, jot down on my note, she didn't really give tangible example on how it impacted her personal life. So it will be even better if it can relate to the speech with her personal experience, or by using visual aids, especially like she break down the points in detail, so it will be pretty easily for us to grasp the main point, the essential points or the important points. Like, yeah, say just like four points I said earlier by Dr. Amin. I guess it's pretty important. And I guess that's all for me. And I do agree with what she said, that to prevent us from distractions, it's very critical to consider the suggestions earlier that she mentioned to face this new year, so we can pass this year with flying colors. And again, we will have like another challenging year ahead of us. So I would love again to say congratulations to Toastmaster Nia. Please keep moving forwards. Back to General Evaluator, Toastmaster Russell.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Radhika, for your constructive feedback. Now, I will call upon our third evaluator for this night. It's going to be Toastmaster Tisa. Toastmaster Tisa will give evaluation to Toastmaster Lucy. And Toastmaster Tisa, the time is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE. Now I would like to give my evaluation to Toastmaster Luciana, which is divided into two parts. The first part is the good part. The first, you bring our flashback 2022 very excited. And it's just good point for your speech. And last, your PPT, very excellent. Then the second part, which is the part that you need to be improved, not many that I noticed. The first, I said because your speech ineligible. I hope in the next speech must be manage your time. One of them, by making a script and try it first before your speech. Alone or with your husband or your friends, and make sure your device proper for your PPT before you speech. And the third, it will be better if you practice alone or someone on Zoom before speech. But overall, tonight, you are such a fun and amazing speech. I think that's all for me. Thank you so much. I give my console back to Madam GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tisa, for your kind feedback. And now, our evaluation is finished for. Our evaluation session for the prepared speaker has finished tonight. So now, before we proceed to the next session, how about we have our ballot session? So, Master, what's the ballot?
Yep.
I forgot.
Okay. Hi. So, okay, for the evaluation is only Toastmaster Reza is not eligible to be voted, right? So here's the link. You can go here and then vote for your favorites. I hope you guys remember your favorites since the first session. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I will give maybe 30 seconds to access the link first and then have your choice, friends.
Why are there only two choices for the prepared speech?
Oh yeah. Toastmaster Akila, how about Toastmaster Revo for the prepared speech?
Pardon?
For the
Oh my god, I sorry.
I think you forgot.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you
for reminding.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got the. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm out of focus. Let me redo it.
Boo!
There's only I'm sorry.
Okay, so maybe you can present the link, Toastmaster Akila.
Yeah, sure. Wait a sec. I'm currently dividing my attention not only to this. So sorry. Here. Is it correct one now?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I will reset the response. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I gotta vote for myself.
Wait,
You do.
oh, okay. All right. So it's right now, right?
Yeah, it's right. Thank you for the.
Okay. So if you have opened the link and you have chosen your best speakers for the prepared speaker and also the impromptu, I mean the table topic speaker and the evaluator. Now, before we go further, how about we take a picture first? Okay, so Toastmaster Karina, who will take the picture?
Toastmaster Hatea will help to take a picture.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Toastmaster bisa. Oh, Toastmaster bisa ini ya.
Let's open your camera.
There you go. Okay, I will count in 1, 2, 3. Okay. Once more. Okay, wait a second. Okay, I count again. In 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hatea, for taking the gorgeous picture, I believe. Okay. All right. Now we are going to have the another evaluation session for the meeting. So now I'm going to have some reports from the role takers for tonight. The first of all, I'm going to call our grammarian. We are going to have a grammarian report, and I'm so glad that this evening we got a help from Toastmaster Gabriel as our grammarian. Okay, so Toastmaster Gabriel, the time is yours.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Guys. Yeah. So, sorry, I haven't edited this yet. So, thank you. And today, our WODM impromptu. So, here are the grammatical errors. I don't notice much about this, but mainly we focus on if we are talking about the past, please make sure to use verb to. Like this, you are talking about the past and then you say this condition. Conditions means in the past. So please use verb to. And also in 2022, we have blah, 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 become we had. And in the third, based on my search, I think that search actually can be noun too. So it's actually correct. But usually people may say that based on my research, or people say based on my search results. Usually people talk, usually I found more about this use research or search result instead of search as noun. And these are the phrases that I catch on. Technology cannot fit us. Yes, of course, it also can help us. It's also my mission, Toastmaster, therefore using technology to help others. Thank you. And if your biggest achievement is staying alive and healthy, it is. Thank you, Toastmaster Nia. Always make sure that we are very careful for whatever condition we are, and stop trying to judge yourself based on the success of others. It's very nice reminder. And Toastmaster Fiska, if I'm a box, not be careful, it's fragile, but be careful, it's explosive. It's very interesting, and also our Toastmaster Lucy very balancing work-life balance. The joy will come to me, of course. And then Toastmaster Karina, thank you for reminding us that don't forget to start relationship with ourselves. And Sagittarius will get great things this year. Thank you, Toastmaster Revo, and I hope that others stars also have great things this year. And Toastmaster Reza acting out as a woman in speech is very fun. Very interesting. That I want to see you next time in speech doing this. And Toastmaster Redika, we can pass this year with flying colors. And there's some interesting words that I found. Demotivated, and then branch and contemplate. We don't usually found these words, so I found it's interesting learning how to use it. And also, let's get started and let's start. Okay, when our TTM say this, actually, I wonder which one is the correct one, and I Google, but I haven't really found out the results. What's the difference? Because some people say this is more formal and this is more, you can use it this way and so on, but I haven't found it. So if you guys have found it, you can also chat here, or let's look for about this, because it's very interesting when I look at this discussion on English forum, but I haven't found it, the answer. Which one is both of them correct, but which one is suitable? I haven't found it. And then the last, flying colors. Toastmaster Radhika mentioned this, and I just realized this idiom. So thank you for sharing this idiom to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, our grammarian Toastmaster Gabriel. Yes, for your grammar report. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we are going to have a report from our NWOD counter. Toastmaster Farah, the time is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rachel. I would like to share my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay. Okay, for NWOD counter report is this. I count it. For first speaker, Toastmaster Revo, he said 5 for and 1 word of the day. And for second speaker, Toastmaster Niar, she said 1 impromptu speech. And congratulations, I don't hear any filler or crutch word from her. And for third speaker, Toastmaster Luciama, she said to and I heard repeated word getting 3 times. And for evaluator Toastmaster Reza, I only hear 1 and for Toastmaster Radhika, congratulations, I didn't hear any filler word and also word of the day. And for Toastmaster Tisa, I also didn't hear any filler word. For our Toastmaster Kaiyum, I heard 1 word of the day is impromptu. And then for Toastmaster Rachel, I heard 2 For Toastmaster Rizal, I heard 4 and 2 word of the day. And for Toastmaster Rasha, oh sorry, this is the double. And for me, I heard 2 And for Toastmaster Fiska, I heard 2 and repeated word are not 2 times. And for Toastmaster Hatea, I heard 1 Toastmaster Karina, I heard 2 and 1 For Toastmaster Akila, I didn't hear any filler word. And for Toastmaster Gabriele, I heard 1 So this is all the report from me. Back to our Madam G, Toastmaster Rachel. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Farah, for catching those filler words and also the sounds. Okay, and now I'm going to give the general evaluation for our meeting this evening. First of all, I would like to say thank you to all of our role taker this evening. Let's give applause to ourselves. You did it. Okay. Even though in the middle, I know that each one of you are so busy in the middle of the busyness, your busyness, but still you can make it. I really appreciate that. And also for those who come, we also have some role takers from outside Essentials, right? Thank you for Toastmaster Kayum. Also, thank you for Toastmaster Gabriela and Toastmaster Far, also from other club. And also, I would like to say thank you to Toastmaster Rizal. Yeah, and that's all. Is there any other role taker that come from the other club that I haven't mentioned? Okay, so thank you for helping Essential faithfully. And please, for the next meeting, keep up with us, and hopefully you can always help us again later in the next meeting. And also for our meeting today, thank you. We started on time. That was great. And also for the table topic session, it was fun. And however, hopefully in the future we can prepare the meeting better. And also with the role takers, I hope that there will be more role takers from Essential Club, and also for the people who will speak in the prepared session, also from Essential Club. Let's enroll in the prepared speech session, yeah, in the future. So that's all the evaluation from me. Thank you all. And oh yeah, we still have one more. Yeah, it's the Hall of Fame. So Toastmaster Akila will give the report for the Hall of Fame.
Okay. It was a really quite intense battle in the response side of the form. But we have the favorites of the night. The first one will be the prepared speech speaker favorite. It will be Toastmaster Rival. Congratulations for Toastmaster Rival. And then the second one would be the favorite table topic speaker. It is Toastmaster Gabriel. Congratulations, Toastmaster Gabriel. And the last one for the favorite evaluator of the night is Toastmaster Radhika. So for Toastmaster Radhika, Toastmaster Gabriel, and Toastmaster Rifo, congratulations that you are the favorites of the night. That's it from me. Maybe do you guys want to take a picture of this? But let me pinpoint on you. Okay. Who else? Who else? It's kind of confused me actually.
Radhika
Yes.
and Gabriel.
Yeah. Well, I cannot see the name. Oh, here's the okay. And then I don't see Toastmaster Radhika, or just me.
I think she just left.
Ah, okay. That's fine then.
I'll send the personal photo to you, yeah, via chat.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay, one, I will help to capture the screen. 1, 2, 3. Wait a sec. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Akila, for your report, and congratulations for all the champions for tonight. And for the next session, I will give it back to Mr. Tom, maybe.
Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator, for a thorough evaluations from our personal evaluations until the meeting evaluators, the counter grammarian, the tech team, I would say. With that ends our day for today. We always going to have a new day, and people call it as a new opportunity. I would love to leave every single one of you guys here with the quotes from Socrates, the teacher of Plato, the philosopher. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Ladies and gentlemen, let us bring our new energy to all of our new opportunity. With that, back to you, Club President Karina.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Tom. And hello, everyone. I'm come back to you, and I would share this. Our upcoming meeting is in the next 2 weeks. As usual, run the meeting every first and third week, every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. And the second meeting in 2023 is in January 19, 2023. And after that, we are going to have the Toastmaster tradition, which is speech contest. Yoo-hoo! I believe for you guys is afraid about hearing about contests, speech contests, competing with others. So believe me, this is a good opportunity for you, especially for new member, to challenge yourself. We are not battle with other people. Well, actually, we compete the member, but actually this is a good opportunity, good event that you can really confidently show up your speech, communication, and form of public speaking. And Essential itself will run the contest, speech contest, in the end January or in the beginning of the February. The exact date will announce soon after this meeting. So all the ESCO needs to confirm first, and then after that we are going to inform you in the group chat, WhatsApp chat. But please prepare yourself that we only run the international speech and table topic speech. Only 2 speech contests we run. That's only that. And I would love to invite our area director, Toastmaster Reza. Would you mind to say something special about contest?
Thank you, Toastmaster Karina. So maybe just a friendly reminder that the eligibility for international speech contest is that you have to be minimum level 2, finish level 2. So if you haven't finished level 2, my advice is go finish your level 2 for you to be eligible to participate in international contests. And if you have finished level 2, I highly encourage you to try to participate in international contests, because I understand that it may be perceived as harder types of contests, but I think it's also giving much more lessons because you will have to extra prepare for your performance and your speech. And for anybody, you can just apply to be a table topic contestant, because you don't have a minimum level to participate in table topic contest. Back to you, Toastmaster Karina.
Thank you so much, our area director, J2. Toastmaster Reza. And that's an important and super special announcement for me as a president. So thank you so much once again to all the visiting Toastmaster who helped this club start over the first meeting. So I hope you guys enjoy it and we can see again. So any other clubs wants to deliver some announcement here? Please, this is your turn. From Toastmaster Rizal.
Yes, please, Toastmaster Karina. So this Saturday we from Plaza Toyota Toastmasters Club will have joint meeting with Universitas Indonesia Toastmasters Club. The time will be on Saturday, January 7 at 10:30 a.m. till 12:30. So for the theme, we'll go for New Year, new chapter of life, and our word of the day will be revamp. So guys, if you are free and willing to join us, we are so welcome. And again, we'll see you in the meeting. So thank you, Toastmaster Karina. Back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the announcement, Toastmaster Rizal. And from other clubs, Toastmaster Gab, B?
Yes. So Saturday after in the morning you join. Then you can also join our offline meeting at 1 until 3 p.m. at Perpustakaan Taman Ismail Marzuki. For any further information, you can chat here.
Okay, thank you. So if you have any detail of your meeting, could you please share it in our chat box? Thank you, Toastmaster Cap. And next on to Toastmaster Rifle from your club.
Yeah, so guys, I'm from Mass Toastmasters. So Mass Toastmasters is located at Pacific Place Mall in at America. So we have a huge stage for the speakers there, so they can express themselves better. And yeah, it's a great place for public speakers, basically. And if you want to come, I think. Yeah, next Tuesday on January 10th. So January 10th, next Tuesday in Pacific Place. Yeah, in Pacific Place. Please come. We need a lot of guests.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Yes, Matt's with the fancy stage in the Pacific Place.
Ooh, yeah.
Next on, we have Toastmaster Kayum. Yeah, serve the best to the last. That's yours.
Right, that's a very heavy burden, I would say. The best for the last, or the last for the best. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, you may wonder, like, how Kayum, you are Malaysian by heart but Indonesian. I know, a Malaysian by certificate and Indonesian by heart. So here am I, would like to represent as a VPPR of Toyhan Toastmasters Club. For those who are able to be attending the meeting through online, we are going to have the meeting the same time where Toastmasters Result Club are having the meetings, actually. So if you are able to split yourself into two, you are welcome to join us at the same time. So we are going to have the theme of the meeting on mindset, and you guys will listen to one of our speakers going to deliver their graduation speech, which is on reflecting your path. And if you are interested to know more about it, you can contact me or the Madam Presidents that I have been shared in the chat room down below. That's the first one. The second club that I am currently, and you might be interested to join at the same time, is the Smartly Chapter 1, which is the first club ever being built in Toastmasters. And I am part of their members at the same time. And their meeting will be on Thursday or Wednesday, next 2 weeks. I'm promoting this early because I need you guys to come, because I am going to deliver my speech there, and I would love to listen from your feedback at the same time. And if you want to know more about that, club meetings, theme, and agenda, personally chat to me, and I would love to assist you guys. And with that, back to you, Club President.
Yoo-hoo! Thank you very much. Big applause for all of the members and visiting Toastmaster, and the best announcement that you delivered to us. All right. And without further ado, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you again. And we will see you again in the next 2 weeks. With a tea crap, I close this meeting. The meeting is over.